Okay, so what I'm gonna do today, I just picked up a Hohner Hoodoo. That's a Hohner Hoodoo guy here. It's a wireless Hohner uh, harmonica guy. And what it is, it's a linear mic with a finger holder thingy. And a UHF wireless transmitter, UHF wireless receiver. And then what I did is I've got the UHF wireless receiver at the front end of my pedal board. So instead of having it on the amp, making the pedal board remote, I've got it at the front end of the pedal board. I'm just making the microphone remote to the pedal board because I'm here at home, so that's all good. And this is maybe a configuration I'd use it in, and then I'd have might put a wireless at the end of the pedal board to transmit to a wireless receiver on the amp. It all depends. So anyway, this is what I've got set up here now. Trying out the Hohner or the Hohner Hoodoo for the first time really, and I am going to just play for a minute. Then I'm going to pick something to follow from the Boss DR3. And what I'm doing, I'm using the Hohner Hoodoo. I'm using the Behringer compressor sustainer pedal, CS400. I'm using a Behringer vintage delay, which is a VD400. And I'm using a Behringer digital delay, which is a double D400. I've also got a phaser, which is Boss, a Behringer chorus orchestra. I've got a Mystic Blues Overdrive pedal, and those would be possibly the ones I'll be turning on during this series. So I'm gonna go ahead and go stand by the on. Now I'm at on the transmitter. You can hear the double delays. Just makes it sort of soft. And then we're gonna put the transmitter in my pocket. Here we go. Maybe. I'm gonna put the transmitter in my pocket. And now I'm set. I'm using a Lee Oscar C harmonica. Okay, so that's the Lee Oscar C with the Hoodoo, Hoodoo. What is it? No, anyway, Hoodoo, Hohner Hoodoo, Boss phaser, Behringer digital delay, Behringer vintage delay, and a Behringer compressor sustainer. Yeah, I run two pedal boards. This pedal board, I've got more of the Behringer stuff on because I got that in, it was a Craigslist deal. Or a couple Craigslist deals. It depends on how you look at it. And my other pedal board is primarily Boss, but this is one I'm getting used to. I actually like Behringer, to be honest. I like how the Behringers work. So I'm gonna kill the phaser and see how that sounds now. Yeah, it's weird. This ring on my knuckles is unusual for me because I think my knuckles are backwards in size, but two, I don't wear any jewelry, so having anything on my hands just feels weird. It's really getting used to it. Okay, so that was without the phaser. Now I'm going to kill the digital delay and leave just the vintage on. Now if you can't tell the difference, this is digital again. So there's a deeper I don't know, called echo or whatever in the reverb when I turn on the digital. Now I'll turn off the vintage, which you hear it first together. Okay, so that's with the, now I'm just the digital delay. So turn the other one on again. Okay, now I'm going to kill both delays, and this is just a compressor. So now I've got to turn the drive up on something. I can turn the gain up on the receiver from the Hoodoo. I can turn the drive up on the sustainer. So I'm going to go for the drive on the sustainer because the Hoodoo knob is sort of ducked down a little bit, and this one's easier for me to get to. So rise up. I increase what's the level knob actually on the sustain. So I increase the level, the gain. Okay, I'm going to make one change to this, okay, which I'm going to drop off camera if I'm not already off camera. I'm going to turn up the gain on the Hoodoo. I'm going to turn down the level on the compressor, and the reason I'm doing this, I'm trying to get it a level set up so that whatever I turn on, two, test. I think the batteries that I put in may be dying. And of course, that's the danger with wireless devices, is that if your wireless devices, the batteries die, so does your sound. Turn this off, pop those out. It actually came with two batteries, and I don't know why, but oh, they're dead. They're very much dead. Crap, they're acided. Okay, let me just sit those here. Wow, yeah, they're very dead. Those are terrible dead. They're actually going to cause me to have to clean the case. I just got this, And I'm going to have to already clean the case up from battery residue, which is sort of a bummer. I guess it was there in the store longer than I realized. And that being the case, we start off with a big cleanup. 2, test 2. 1, 2. There. Got some volume back, I think. Don't really know how different it is, but I'll say that there's volume back. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to give myself a little more level on this, and then I'm checking the levels on the others to see where we're at. I'm trying to lower them and match them so that when I turn on the different things, like the overdrive, for instance, this is the overdrive. So when your overdrive is too high, and I can delete the feedback a little bit by turning the high end down. And I can kill that wobbly noise by turning the lows up. High down a little more, lows up. Now you've got level and you've got drive on this thing. And both level and drive, you hear that? And this is the Mystic Blues Overdrive pedal, okay? Mystic Blues Overdrive. So both level and drive act as gains, right? One is front end, which is the level in. Depends on the order of the knobs you look at, but the drive is how much of the effect you put on. The level is your volume. So that's how I think of it. Anyone disagree with that? Let me know. Okay, so I turned on my Mystic Overdrive, and that's a Blues Overdrive. I got the Behringer compressor sustainer on, just those two. Okay, now I'm gonna kick in the chorus orchestra, which quite frankly I don't know how I feel about the settings on it, but I see levels way up there, so I automatically turn that down, keeping the depth, keeping everything else the same. Okay, so that's the Behringer Orchestra pedal. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to leave the overdrive on. I'm going to kill that compressor. So the compressor sustainer's out now. So now you're hearing like kind of a muddy harmony from that chorus orchestra. The levels on that one are pretty much middle, except for the depth, which I've got at about something between 2/3 and 3/4. So. So, that's the Hohner Hoodoo microphone set up, wireless still. I'm using the Behringer Orchestra, digital delay, vintage delay, compression sustainer, using a Mystic Blues Overdrive pedal, which is DOD, by the way. I'm sorry, it's DOD's the make there. And it's a DOD Mystic Blues Overdrive. And I'm using the Boss phase shifter. And I've actually got a wah pedal in line too, but right now he's not supposed to be doing anything. It's supposed to be being the key word there. So I'm going to turn the phaser on again. So I'm going to run the phaser and the orchestra now. You hear the wind? So what I'm getting is, I'm getting the drive from the phaser, because I turned the phase pedal on that Boss. The drive is higher again, so what I'm going to have to do is, you go forth and turn it down. Let me see, I got fall, step, res, minimum, max. Two. Yep. So, rate. I'm just making noises. Okay. Okay. See, you hear the phaser in the sustain. Hear the thing going wow, wow, wow. That's the phase bit. The slower you make it, the less you notice it. The faster you make it, you can hear that now over the speaker. Sounds like a European police car maybe. Okay, so that's the phaser at a faster rate. With something faster, it's good. Something slower, I'd lower the rate. So it fits a little better to what your mood you're trying to put out there is. And of course, there are lots of other settings on the phaser, which I've never looked up to see what they all are. So I've got it on rise, which is a setting. Okay, so if Digital delay is preferred by a lot of people. Like using the Boss digital delays. Okay, we get feedback, turn it up. I'm going to increase the time. And let's see. I'm between 500 and 1300, so I guess that's probably 800 milliseconds. And there's different settings. I really need to play with all of these more. And if you turn the compressor on, you hear the difference. So what you get with the compressor is that as you change tones or frequencies, it kind of slows down, I guess, the attack or the exchange. So you've got an attack, which is how quickly it chomps down the signal. I'm just blowing. And goes on and on and on. Okay, there's the phone. So let's stop this right there. Okay? And good job. Thank you very much. Till then.